But my fans be mad at me, bro, because I don't be putting out music like quick enough, I guess. Like, you know, niggas be dropping all the time. But me, I like to take my time with my shit, like from the cover art, like the detail, like my vision has to be like perfect. Like the vision has to align with the art, which has to align with the songs. The songs has to be in the perfect order. Like I just be putting so much time and effort into my shit. That's why everything be so detailed. And like, but it's just like a catch-22 though, because niggas be mad at me because they say I don't drop enough. But like, it's like, bro, I'm really trying to drop some different shit. Like, I'm not trying to be on the shit like other niggas is on. That's why I'm coming so different. Like, even with my music videos, like, the music videos, I come up with the treatments and shit, and I'm like, just trying to put my vision out there, bro. Like, I'm trying to be on some different shit. Like.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Hakeem, and you are watching Our Generation Music. And today, man, I got a very special one for y'all. My man, Sid Shyne.
Yes, sir.
What's up, my boy?
What's good, gang?
How are you today, man?
Good, bro. I'm great. Feeling good.
Love that for you, man. You out in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
About to perform at Lyrical Lemonade Fest.
First time. Summer Smash, first time. Did
you just get in like last night, or you was here yesterday?
Nah, I got in like early yesterday. Straight off the plane, I went to the festival. I put up on BK. We did some unreleased shit. I didn't even know we was finna perform. I just put up on her. We just went crazy.
That's the beauty of festivals, you know. If you actually just pull up the day before or some shit, or just kick it, niggas is like, yo, what you doing? Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So you guys recorded some unreleased songs and shit?
Yeah, we got hella unreleased shit. So we just did one of them shits yesterday. Shit was crazy.
How did the crowd react to it?
Crazy. Them niggas stupid.
Yeah, so, no, I definitely want to hear that because a BK and Sid Shyne song definitely sounds fucking crazy.
So.
Who made the beat for that?
Yeah, who made that shit? I think Azur. You know who Azur is?
I don't.
He be producing like hella of our shit, both of our shit. Yeah, he's hard. Yeah, he hard.
That's fire, man. Shout out him. Man, let's get into the Sid Shyne story. You know, you're from Atlanta, born and raised, right?
Yeah. No, I was born in New York though, but I grew up in North Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part?
I never really lived in New York. I was just born there and then like moved to Atlanta like right after.
What age you moved to Atlanta?
Like as soon as I was born type shit. Like
straight out the hospital, straight to the A.
Yeah, straight to the A, for sure. Yeah.
That's crazy. What was it like growing up in Atlanta and everything?
It was cool, man. I mean, shit. I mean, it was like every other city, I guess. I don't know. I love Atlanta, so it's like, it's just regular to me. Like, you know what I mean? But when I was like 10, I moved to Nigeria too. So I lived in Nigeria.
Did?
Yeah, I lived in Nigeria
for how long you lived in Nigeria?
4 years.
Damn, what was that experience like from coming to Atlanta to Nigeria? Because like I came from Jamaica to America.
Oh, for real? You Jamaican?
Yeah,
oh, you lived in Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, so you know what's up.
Yeah, man. What was that like? Like coming from this, just everything all nice and sweet, and then you out there and it's like, bro, shit real.
It's real. Nah, it was cool though. I mean, I was 10. So it was like middle school, like when I first started middle school type shit.
What made you move out there? Was it like your parents?
Yeah, my dad was living out there and shit. So it was my mom, me and my siblings and my mom, we was in Atlanta and shit. And my dad was in Nigeria, so it was like, yo, like, let's live with your dad and shit. So we moved to Nigeria.
That's crazy. What was like your favorite memory from living out there at the time? Or if you have one?
That's a crazy question. Man, there's hella memories, man. That shit taught me a lot, like, that shit, it's just like a whole nother world, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like you see the best of both worlds type shit. Like, it's like a whole
because it's very beautiful that like seeing, you get to see lions and all types of crazy shit.
But you don't see no lions though. That shit be cap. Nah,
that's cap?
Yeah, that shit be
what
cap.
The fuck?
They be capping, bro. That shit, you don't see
no lions?
You don't see the lions. But see that's the thing though.
You see hyenas? Like, what do you see?
No, bro, you don't see nothing. Bro, it's beautiful, bro. It's like a city. Like, I mean, it depends on what part you are. Like, every part has like a slum. Like, everywhere has like a ghetto and a good area. So like the good area is beautiful though. Like it's hella rich people in Nigeria. See when I first moved out there when I was like 10 and my mom was like, yo, we finna move out there. Niggas like from the commercials and shit, you would think it's like a fucking desert. Like so I'm like, nigga bro, one of my classmates asked me, he was like, yo, do y'all have TVs out there? Like, I'm like, bro, I don't know. But when I got there, the shit was beautiful. So I was like, that's how you know niggas be lying. Like, that's when I first found out that like, TV be lying. Like,
TV be lying. That's like the Mexico filter. You ever movies when they portray Mexico has this like tint on it, and it's like you go to Mexico and it's like.
That's what I'm saying. That's how it be in Nigeria too.
It not want to look like this. I thought it was going to look like somewhere else.
But TV be lying. I don't know which camera it is, but TV be lying.
Straight cap, man. Yeah. So wait, Do you know what like tribe you are from?
Yeah,
in Nigeria?
Yoruba. Yeah, I'm Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's like the distinctiveness with the tribes, or if there is any?
It's like areas. So it's like the north. There's like Hausa, then like Yoruba, Igbo. Those are the 3 main tribes for us. So they speak different languages and shit.
Do you know how to speak your tribe's language?
Nah, I don't.
I
understand a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't really teach me how to speak it though. But like, I wish I could speak it, but like, I understand a little bit of it and shit like that. But the food is a little different type shit. The people have like certain characteristics and shit
Like facial
that.
features and different shit?
Yeah, type shit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like you look like someone from your tribe or no?
Nah.
Y'all not, they don't really have dreads like that over there.
Nah, they don't, nah.
Yeah, I'm sure your parents are like, what are you doing?
Shit, man. They fuck with it now though.
They fuck with it. I mean, you rapping shit.
Yeah, they
now.
know what's up now, but at first, well, my parents didn't even know I was making music for real. Like,
Really?
Until recently.
How did your parents find out you were making music, and when did you start making music?
Bro, how did they find out? Probably when I started doing shows and shit. Like when I was doing shows in Atlanta. I mean, I knew I always wanted to make music, like since I was a kid. Like I was 6 years old, like talking about I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, well, really, I said I was gonna be a rapper or a basketball player. I wasn't sure which one, but like.
You are tall, so
yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
Did you hoop at all growing up?
Yeah, I was hooping. I was nice.
How nice? Like scholarship, like D1 out?
Nah, I wasn't D1 nice. But shit, I was like freshman. I was like a freshman on varsity though, like sophomore.
Starting?
Yeah. Nah, I didn't start freshman year. But,
You was alright. You was alright. You was just tall, so they put you on varsity.
Yeah, I mean, shit, yeah, type shit. Yeah, that's how it be though. That's how it be.
It's how it be though.
But
It's
nah,
a part of it.
sophomore. I mean, yeah, I was straight. I ain't gonna say I was crazy nice. I was straight though. But hell yeah. But what was I saying though? But yeah. So now I always knew I was gonna rap though. Like for sure. Like since I was a kid, I've been wanting to rap, been wanting to do all that shit. Nigga, I was doing talent shows. Like, nigga, I remember when I was in like the 5th grade. I did a talent show at my school. You remember The Motto by Drake and Lil Wayne? You remember that shit? Yeah.
Classic.
Nigga, I was like 10 years old singing that shit at school, bro.
Now you wanna fuck. Yo,
Yeah.
T- went crazy on that beat.
Bro,
Shout out T-.
Crazy,
man.
nigga. I was doing that shit like 10 years old at school, bro. Tripping, like, teachers tripping, like. But yeah, I always knew I was gonna do that shit. But yeah, man, fast forward, I was doing shows and shit, underground shows in Atlanta and shit. I mean, I guess that's how my parents found out, because my brother right there, Soda, he used to throw hella underground shows. Nigga, we used to pack them shits out like 500
So
deep.
come on camera real quick so they know who you're talking about.
Get my boy Soda on the camera, man.
Hey man, look at the camera, man. This Soda right here, man.
What's going on?
Oh, this the camera? Oh, I say that.
Soda shit, man.
Yeah.
Did?
Yeah, that's my older brother, so shit.
Soda almost took our fucking mic out. Shout out my boy Soda, man.
For sure.
All right,
But yeah, he was really throwing all the underground shows in Atlanta and shit. And we was packing that shit out like 500 deep. That's really how I met BK too, cause like we all came up under that like underground Atlanta scene. Like even Sofego used to be like doing them underground shows. Like it was like a real underground community and shit like that. So yeah, when I started doing them shows and shit, I mean that's how my parents found out. But I never really told them though, cause I really wanted to be on some shit where like I just come home like with a meal, like yo.
I got my deal.
Yeah, I got my like here's a meal, like out of nowhere. That was the plan, but like it's cool though. But, yeah.
That's fire. So do you remember the first like studio session or first time you started recording everything?
Yeah, actually I do, bro. This was actually when I was in Nigeria when I was like 14. I was probably like 14. Cause I moved back to Atlanta when I was 14.
Okay.
So like right before then is when I made my first song. This one nigga put up on me with like some bullshit equipment. Like you know how shit was back then, like some cheap ass equipment nigga put up. And then, yeah, we just recorded. We was in my bedroom and shit. But back then, I was listening to like Kendrick, Joey Badass.
So you was boom bapping.
Bro, I was on some shit like that. Like, not boom. I mean, yeah, you could say.
Yeah, you was boom bapping.
Type shit, yeah. That's how shit was back then. Man.
Oh God.
Yeah, thugging it out. So yeah, I was on some shit like that kind of. Yeah, that was my first song I recorded. But even before that, I was always rapping though. Like niggas knew me like, cause I was doing the talent shows. Niggas used to be on the school bus freestyling and shit at lunch freestyling.
Yeah, on the tables and shit.
Yeah. So, nah, shit real, man. So, yeah.
That's fire. Okay, so you said your early influences was like the Kendricks and the J. Cole, the
I mean, yeah, I was a kid though. I was a kid.
You was a
back
kid,
then, yeah.
but when did you move on to like, start getting more influence to the underground stuff? Like when you started making the music?
Yeah. Like, when I was like around that same time when I was like 14, 15, I was listening to like Father you know, Father Awful
course.
Records.
Shout out
That was
Atlanta
like,
legend, man.
Yeah, shout out that name, because niggas don't really give him that credit, but like, that was like the original underground, like that wave, Awful Records, Young Lean.
Carti.
Carti, Awful Records, all that shit. And LUCKI too, LUCKI was low-key, I was listening to LUCKI back then too. So yeah, that was like the beginning of this shit. So that really opened my eyes to like a whole new world, like underground. Chief Keef, of course. Yeah, Chief Keef for sure. I was listening to Chief Keef back then too. Cause he was going crazy with like, I don't like this.
So at what moment did you put music out and people were reacting to it how you wanted to, or it was like moving?
Oh, when it started going crazy?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably like, cause I was always putting it out as a young nigga, like even though it was like bullshit quality and shit, like I was always putting it out. But like when it really started to gain traction, I guess you could say was when I started doing like them Atlanta like underground shows and shit. That's when like niggas in Atlanta knew me. Like, but not to be honest, before that though, even when I was in high school, like niggas knew me in high school as like a rapper. So I guess you could say like 2018, 2019, 2018, like everybody in my city knew me like that. I was like the rapper in the city, like when I was in high school and shit. So like,
what was the name always Sid Shyne, and how did you get the name Sid Shyne?
Nah, it wasn't always Sid Shyne. I ain't even gonna tell y'all the old name because I don't want niggas to lick that shit. Y'all niggas ain't finna get me, man.
Man, so where did you get the name Sid Shyne? How did it come about?
But I changed my name probably like 2019 or 2018. I didn't like my old name, so, but I got the name Sid Shyne because my real name is Sid anyway, so, but the Shine came from Black Cray, you know Sid Boy Ryrie, Black Cray?
Of course, another legend.
Yeah, legend, bro. Man. I grew up on the underground legend, like them was the niggas. See, when I was in high school, bro, I wasn't listening to I wasn't listening to like Drake and like shit, like I was like, fuck the mainstream. I was on some underground shit, like, so like them the niggas I came up listening to, but yeah, the nigga Black Cray had some shit called the Shine Boys or Shine Boy Clique or some shit like that. He spelled the Shine like with the Y. So I was like, damn, like I like how that shit looks. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be Sid Shyne type shit. So I switched my shit.
Your brother is Soda Man.
Yes, sir.
And that is your real brother, like you guys grew up and everything together?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what was it like, cause, you guys, he was throwing shows, making music. Did you get to see him make music and stuff?
But see, I think I started recording music first.
Oh, you was making music first?
I don't know. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. But yeah, it's cool, man. Like, it's been cool, like, seeing like my brother with me. Like, he the reason like niggas knew me in like Atlanta for like when he started bringing me out to them shows and shit. Like, cause at first niggas didn't like, they wasn't trying to put me on the shows, but he started bringing me out, and then like the whole city started fucking with me and shit. So off of his strength, so like. Shit's been cool for sure.
What was it like, because it's cool, like you have a brother that is musically inclined and everything, and you guys are now from a musical family, right? So what is it like, having someone you can send your music to and getting a second opinion?
Facts, yeah. I don't be sending my music to niggas, but he like the only nigga I send my music to be honest. Like I send him everything I make just so I could get like feedback and shit like that. So yeah, that shit come in clutch for sure.
That's fire, man.
Yeah,
your biggest song, Cinderella's Fairytale.
Yeah.
Take us back to the recording of that. Did you think that was gonna be the one? Yeah,
I actually did. I ain't gonna lie. So I was recording my project Midnight Fantasy, which was the last project I put out, like full project, cause I just put out a project, the EP, Adrenaline. But yeah, I was recording Midnight Fantasy. This was during like the pandemic and shit. So the whole project was like inspired by just the concept of like building your own fantasy world. Like basically you could do anything. Like you could create your own reality and shit like that. Cause back then I was doing like psychedelics and shit. So like I was like learning a lot of shit, and I was like putting it in my music and like using the inspiration. I was watching hella shows like Midnight Gospel. You ever heard of Midnight Gospel?
No, I haven't. What's that about?
It's like a podcast turned into a cartoon, but they just talking about hella deep spiritual topics and shit like that, like manifestation and shit. And they just, it's crazy though. So I was just learning hella shit and putting it in my music type shit. Cause like, I just be drawn from like inspirations. I was listening to hella 70s music like Michael Jackson and shit. Cause bro, niggas been using them synths. Like them synth sounds, bro. Niggas was using that shit in the 70s. Like with funkadelic and shit like
Quincy
that.
Jones.
Yeah, they been using that shit. So I was just listening to all that shit. And I was just recording every day, bro. 2020, I'm like, cause everybody was in the crib, so it was like, fucking nigga don't got shit else to do but record. So I was recording every day. And Cinderella's Fairytale, I was just freestyling, bro, really. I heard the beat, my boy Casket made the beat. Shout out to Casket, that's my nigga. He sent me the beat, I just got in front of the mic and just started talking, whatever came to my head, and nigga, that shit is crazy. As soon as I recorded that shit, I'm like, yeah, this shit. That's the one. And then when I went to LA, I was in LA with this videographer I used to work with. His name is Miggy and shit. And he heard it and he was like, yo.
Shout out Miggy Land.
You know Miggy, yeah. He was like, yo, send me this, send me this. So he kept on bugging me like, bro, you gotta send me this song. But I didn't send it to him. But that's how I knew it was the one though, cause nigga was like tripping over the song. So like, yeah.
It's fire, man. Yeah, you spoke on your, just the concepts of your project and everything. I think one super dope thing about you is like, your cover art, it's like always so detailed to the music. Like you get that shit right.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Like, what's the thought process behind that? Like, how long do you spend on, creating these things?
Time, bro. I spend a lot. Bro, my fans be mad at me, bro, because I don't be putting out music like quick enough, I guess. Like, niggas be dropping all the time. But me, I like to take my time with my shit, like from the cover art, like the detail, like my vision has to be like perfect. Like the vision has to align with the art, which has to align with the songs. The songs has to be in the perfect order. Like I just be putting so much time and effort into my shit. That's why everything be so detailed. And like, but it's just like a catch-22 though, cause niggas be mad at me cause they say I don't drop enough. But like, it's like, bro, I'm really trying to drop some different shit. Like, I'm not trying to be on the shit like other niggas is on. That's why I'm coming so different. Like even with my music videos, like the music videos, I come up with the treatments and shit, and I'm like just trying to put my vision out there, bro. Like I'm trying to be on some different shit. Like,
I feel that, and you also said your music is futuristic and ahead of its time. Like, you kind of briefly just spoke about it. You just want to, make some different shit and come different. But like, what do you feel like separates you from everybody else?
Just like the whole package of this shit, bro. Niggas isn't putting no effort into their music videos. Like with my shit, I be trying to create stories and like create like concepts. Like I be putting out projects that have to do like with a certain concept and a storyline and shit like that. So like niggas these days just be putting out random songs and just throwing it on a project and shit. Like I'm not really.
You feel like you're more, attention to detail.
Yeah, it's like it's way more detailed. And, I mean, not to say other niggas shit isn't detailed, but like I just be taking my time and putting, cause like I don't be wanting to rush the shit. And I know it's like nowadays everybody be on the synth wave beats and shit like that. Yeah, which is like, it's cool, but like, I feel like with my shit, it's a lot different. Cause I've been doing that. Like, it's not like no new shit. Like, it's not like no wave, like trying to like ride the wave type shit. Like I was been doing that shit years ago before niggas even knew about the shit. So like now it's like, I mean, I don't know, I'm just coming different with this shit, man. Like even the type of synths I use are different from like when niggas send me beats that sound like other niggas shit, I be like, bro, don't send me that. Like use a different synth. Like we not coming like that. So yeah, it's cool though.
I love that. How involved in you are on, the creative process with a producer? Do you also like, get in the studio with somebody and you're like, change this synth out, this and that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I be doing. I'm so hands-on with everything I do. Like with the producers and shit, like, I used to sit down, when I was working on Midnight Fantasy, I used to pull up on my producer, like pull up to their crib. I was working with Roland a lot. I would pull up to the nigga crib and we would literally sit there for hours and like make beats. But I don't even know how to make beats. I would just go by ear. Like he would push it together. I'd be like, nah, switch this out. I want some shit that sounds like this. So I'm like co-producing, I guess you could say. So I'm like, yeah, heavily involved in the shit, bro. Like the shit just has to sound exactly how it sounds in my mind, like, like type shit. Yeah, I'm really specific with everything I do. Like videos, I'm writing the treatments for the directors. Like the last video I just did, Identity Crisis, I shot that shit with Mosh Pit. Yeah. Shout out to Mosh Pit. I wrote the whole treatment and I just gave him the treatment, like, yo, bring this shit to life. So it's like, I don't let niggas dictate what I'm finna do, cause it's like, the shit is so specific in my head, so I just gotta bring that shit out, like type shit.
Oh, that's fire, man. And you another person very specific to every single thing he does, you opened up for LUCKI. You was on tour with him. What was it like, getting the crowd turned up every night, like, and then LUCKI's coming out, like, what was that whole vibe like,
So lit, man. Like, with LUCKI, it was different, cause This nigga was literally my favorite rapper in high school, bro. And I told him that shit. I'm like, bro, I seen him like before the show. I was like, yo, he was literally my favorite rapper all throughout high school. And it's like now we on tour together. Like it's just like a full circle moment for real. But yeah, man, that shit's crazy, bro. Like I feel like me and him are like similar in a lot of ways. Like I could see he's on some like fuck the industry, like not fuck the industry, but he's on some shit where he's like, he has his own vision. Like you could tell when a nigga has their own vision. Like they not trying to be on no like wave shit. You see he don't be doing features and shit. Like he don't never have no features on his projects. Like even his cover art is all like themed. Like you can see it all follows like a certain trend and shit. So I was like, he was definitely an inspiration for me for real. Like he really showed me it's like, you could do this shit on your own. You don't really need to like compromise your vision or compromise your sound and shit. Like he really on his own wave. So that's like this type of shit I'm trying to be on like my own wave. I don't want to sound like nobody, like do no shit like that. So, yo, being on tour with him was crazy, man. We was every show.
What was a
fucking
favorite
movie.
memory or like just something that you know is still staying with you from that tour? Because I'm sure it was fucking wild.
Oh man, it was a lot, bro. Like really, my favorite moments was like meeting the fans after the shows.
Okay.
Yeah, like, cause after the shows, the fans would be lined up outside the building, just waiting to see niggas, like hoping to see niggas. So I would just pull up on them, you know, with the camera out, and they would just go crazy. So I was signing autographs and shit, signing niggas' shoes and shit like that, bro. That shit was crazy.
And that was your first tour, right?
Yeah, it was my first tour. I mean, me and Lucky went on tour twice though. So we went on tour the end of last year. It was like 10, 11 dates. But then the one we just did was 2 months long, bro. So niggas was on the road like 2 months straight. But that shit get real. Like niggas be getting burnt out on that shit. But nah, it's worth it though, for real. Like I love performing, so like performing is really probably my favorite part of like this music shit. So like the tour was amazing, nigga. The crowd was, I was stage diving, doing all type of shit.
Oh man, how was that first ever? Would you stage dive before back in the day, or this like was the first ever?
Nah, this is my first time. Bro, I was scared to stage dive. I was really scared though, cause I'm a big nigga, bro. I'm tall. Like,
you wearing them boots?
And I
Imagine getting
boots.
hit in the head.
I ain't gonna lie. Couple niggas got hit with the boots. Now I ain't even gonna lie to y'all niggas, man. But and it's crazy too, cause like me and Lucky performance style is so different. Like you've been to Lucky
Lucky's
show.
like,
yeah. His shit is like intimate.
That fly to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my favorite artists, by the way. Like, I love Lucky. Like, Lucky knows this. This is my favorite person.
Mine too. The nigga, his shit is like so intimate. Like, he's not moving around. He's just in one spot. Like, just like, but the niggas in the crowd is feeling that shit in their soul though.
Yes,
like,
it's Lucky just speaks to you. He's like, he always referenced the art gods. Like, you know, that's what his driving force is. Like, he's like,
facts.
Oh, it's them. It's
that's how I relate to that a lot too. Like sometimes, bro, when you recording, I feel like artists be a vessel. Like when I was making Cinderella, I didn't like come up with this shit. It's like something is speaking through you type shit. Like, so yeah, that's what I be trying to do. I'm like, my goal with this shit is to speak to niggas' souls too. Like, cause that's how like niggas like Lucky was speaking to my soul and shit. But yeah, our performance style is so different. Like his shit is just like strictly like intimate, like his fans feel like they one-on-one with him. My shit is like energy, like straight adrenaline, like. And
you might get kicked in the head.
Yeah, you might get kicked in the head, nigga. Niggas is throwing water at you, like shit crazy, like.
It's a turned up. The mosh pit's going crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, your music, you know, tends to reference a lot of video games, right?
Facts.
Man, Halo Effect, Devil May Cry, Ryu. What are some of like your favorite games?
That's all it's like. My favorite game, GTA San Andreas, my favorite game of all time. Mortal Kombat, niggas used to play Mortal Kombat heavy, like all the Mortal Kombat. Like since a young nigga, we used to play Mortal Kombat. Like I was probably like 7 years old playing that shit.
What character you use?
Scorpion.
You're a cheating ass nigga.
Yeah, that's what niggas be saying.
Scorpion should not be used if you're playing a nigga. Like that's the one character nobody should be using.
But nigga, I master that nigga moves, bro. Like I know that nigga moves by memory. Like this shit crazy. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. What else? What other games? I mean, shit. Everybody play 2K. I used to play 2K heavy and shit like that. But I don't really play that many games no more, man. I used to play games a lot. What I do is that also be in my music is anime. I watch hella anime. Anime is a big inspiration in my music for sure.
Yeah, no.
You fuck with anime?
I do, but if I quote the anime I watch in this interview, they're gonna be like, "Bro, watch some new ones."
Nah, which like Naruto? You about to say Naruto?
Nah, I be watching like
Bleach.
I mean, I guess the newest thing I've been watching is Castlevania.
Oh, I've heard of that. I never watched it though.
That shit's fire.
But old animes be fire too though. Like,
I mean, I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai right now. I watch Dragon Ball Z.
Is that even an anime? I mean, I guess, yeah.
See, niggas trying to disrespect.
I feel it though. Like Dragon Ball Z is cool.
Disrespecting DBZ.
I mean, I used to love Dragon Ball. I used to love Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. Like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. That was like the first animes. But like now, like niggas is young. But like now, you never watched like Demon Slayer, none of that? Attack on Titan?
I've watched Attack on Titan.
You watched the whole thing?
No.
Or like, damn, you didn't fuck with it?
It's cool.
That's crazy. Attack on Titan is goated. You tripping, bro.
It's cool. Like I watch it, but I'm not like geeking over. I'm into sci-fi right now.
Oh,
like,
for real? I'm into sci-fi too.
Like I'm watching like Raised by Wolves.
What is that, a show?
Yeah, it's by Ridley Scott. It's on HBO. They just canceled season fucking 3. I'm pissed.
What's it about?
It's about fucking these androids that go to Earth with the last kids of Earth, and they have to raise them.
Whoa, that's crazy. See, that's the type of shit I like to watch.
New planet, and the new planet has like so much things about them. They kind of been there before. Like it's some crazy.
I gotta watch
like,
that.
Every episode's a mind fuck. Like you're like,
bro. See, that's the shit I like. That's the type of shit I be like trying to draw inspiration from. Like I be watching all the type of shit to get inspiration to put into my music. Like Black Mirror and shit. You watch Black Mirror?
Yeah, I watch it.
All that like them the type of shows. So I fuck with sci-fi too. Like anime and sci-fi for sure. Them like them type of shit.
That's my shit. So your latest EP, Adrenaline,
yeah,
just dropped a few weeks ago.
Adrenaline.
You know what? Huh?
So Adrenaline.
Yeah. What you know? What was the process like of making Adrenaline? Like.
So Adrenaline. So I was about to go on. This was right before the LUCKI tour. I was about to go on tour with LUCKI and shit. And we were just like, yo, let's put out some shit strictly for the tour. Like, let's put out some shit strictly for like, to rage at the tour and shit. So the whole concept of Adrenaline is like, it's supposed to just be like what it would sound like, kind of like from my perspective, performing to the crowd. So everything is like high energy, turned up shit. But to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, this shit got pushed back so much, the shit ended up coming out after the tour. So it's like, that's that music industry shit. This shit don't be going as you plan, but yeah, I mean, shit, yeah. It was just high energy, everything high energy. Riot, I got a song on there called Riot. So like, before I start the song, I told the crowd like, yo, open up the pit, bro, we about to start a riot. Everybody lose their mind. Drop that bitch, everybody start going,
fucking
stupid,
crazy.
man, stupid.
You also have a feature from Yachty on there on the song Halo Effect.
Yeah.
What was it like, you know, linking up or working with Yachty? Another legend.
Yeah, Yachty's definitely an underground legend for sure, and now he a mainstream legend, really. That's a nigga who paved the way, bro. That's a nigga who like showed a young nigga like me, like, oh shit, you could be an underground nigga and make it mainstream. Like that's like, cause that's really the goal, like for me. Like I ain't trying to be no underground artist, like nigga trying to be mainstream. So it's like, nigga paved the way. But how that shit came about, we was recording at the same studio. I seen him at the studio a couple times in Atlanta. You know, I said what's up to him. I never had a conversation with him for real though. It was just more of like passing by. I was just like, yo, what's good and shit. And my manager hooked that up, Aaron, cause.
Shout out Aaron.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron. It's a legend. I guess her and Yachty have a relationship and shit. So she sent the shit over to Yachty, and nigga was fucking with it. He got on that shit.
I feel like that's what Yachty does too. Yachty's doing a very, very good job of championing all the new artists coming out in the underground. Like, it could go the other way. I feel like when those guys first came out, you know, I feel like other artists was hating on them and wasn't, you know, doing the diligence of like, nah, these are the new guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know, let me give them some game or hop on their song, you know, show some love.
Yeah. Nah, that's love. Shout out to Yachty for that shit, for real. Trippie is another nigga who
just about to bring him up.
That's another nigga who embraced me and shit. Oh, you got a question about it? You could just ask
No, go ahead, talk about Trippie Redd, man.
He's niggas trying to make it seem like I'm out of nigga.
I love Trippie Redd, we love Trippie.
But nah. Yeah, I think that's like, to be honest, Trippie the first mainstream nigga who like showed me love really. Like a while ago. Like last year, he was just posting my shit on his story consistently. He was on live playing all my shit. And then
Trippie was in his bag last year of like finding all the new artists and gems. Like he was going on live, like playing everybody's shit. Like, that was, you know, deserving and really working and making a noise, man. That was really dope to see for him to do too.
Yeah, that was a really good shit for sure.
And I think he found a lot of, you know, new inspiration in that, you know, having the song Mr. Rage come out.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, him and Carti and how big that song, you know, got and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so Trippie's cool, man. He brought me out to LA. Well, he told me to pull up on him. He was working on his last project. What was that project he just dropped? The album with the Drake feature.
I love. Is that what's the name? Trip at Night. Trip at Night.
Yeah, I was there when he recorded that song with Drake.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. Well,
when Drake sent the song, or?
Nah, I think it was before he sent it to Drake. He just put up the beat and niggas just started freestyling and he did that shit. I was like,
and he built that crazy ass spaceship ass studio in the house.
Yeah. That shit. Nah, it wasn't at his crib though. It was what studio was it? I forgot. I think Cake Factory or something.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, he was in LA though, but yeah. So that process was cool. I played him some shit. He was like, yo, this crazy. We made some shit too. We made some shit, so hopefully niggas drop that shit, man. I really gotta make some new shit now.
That'd be hard, yeah. I seen him yesterday. Also, you know, speaking of studios and other collectives, man, Internet Money, you posted a snippet. Man, what was it like working with them? Because, you know, them guys is hit makers over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Taz, man. Shout out to Nick, Barris, all them niggas. Yo, it's a funny ass story how I met Taz, bro. It's actually funny as shit. So, we was in New York. I was in New York, right? I was actually with my boy Alex, and we went. What was that store we was at, bro? What's that? Yeah, we was at Dover Street Market and shit. And I walked in, and I was like, I seen the nigga Taz, but I didn't really know how he looked. I wasn't sure how he looked. Only reason I really knew it was him was because I had seen a Yachty vlog like a couple days before, and he was in the vlog. So I'm like, damn, is that Taz from Internet Money? But I didn't go up to him though, cause like I wasn't sure if it was him, so I wasn't finna just pull up on a nigga like, yo, are you Taz? Like, I didn't know him. So, anyways, I'm seeing the nigga walk around the store in my head. I'm like, damn, should I say what's up to this nigga? But I was like, nah, fuck it. So I never said what's up to him. And then I left the store, and then I go home and I check my DM, and the nigga had DM'd me the day before, talking about like yo, like you hard, like let's link up. And this was the day before I seen him at the store. So I texted him, I'm like, yo, I think I just seen you yesterday. He was like, oh, that was you? I thought it was you in my head, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to come say what's up to you. So like we was thinking the same thing, like we both seen each other. I seen him, I wasn't sure it was him. He seen me, he wasn't sure it was me. So none of us like put up on each other. But like,
it's that moment of the
yeah.
That you nigga?
Yeah, like.
Who that?
So like, yeah, that shit was funny though, cause it was like, nigga, we literally both like DM'd each other, like shit was funny. But yeah, so now Taz is cool, bro. And them niggas just be showing me love every time I'm in LA or I'm in New York. They just give me free studio time, like, yo, pull up to the studio, let's make some shit.
Yeah.
First time I went there, bro, them niggas had like 40 producers in that shit. I'm like,
no, Internet Money is fucking huge.
I
Girls by the day.
I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. These niggas put up to studios like 20 deep producers. Niggas had like 100 beats ready for me in a folder. I'm like, oh shit, this shit crazy. But yeah, shout out to
a real solid operation. The way they're gonna be here forever, man. The way they work and how they work is very crucial, bro.
This shit like, diverse too. It's hella young niggas just this shit
always
smart.
Expanding and like in so many different avenues and aspects of, you know, producing. Like, and shout out my nigga John over there too, man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah,
shout out everybody over there too.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, man. About to go kill it today.
Yes, sir. Summer Smash, first time, going crazy, man. That shit, dream come true, really.
Well, we usually do this to close it out and everything. What is your message for our generation?
What is the message? Bro, believe in yourself, man. That's the biggest message I could give anybody, cause I just believed in myself, and that shit got me here. Like, literally, like, niggas did not see the vision. I was in high school, cause you know, I've been making music since middle school and high school. Niggas was not fucking with it. Niggas used to tell me to quit rapping. Niggas told me this shit was not it. And nigga, now we on Rolling Loud, now we finna do all this shit. So it's like, bro, you really can't listen to nobody. Like, you really, if you have a vision, bro, you really just gotta stick to that shit. And you have to remember that nobody's gonna see your vision except you. So like, you know, you really gotta just, you know, stick to your vision, man, stick to your plan. And I also wanna say remain positive. Like, if you're going through tough times and shit, like, just remember that everything happens for a reason. Like, stay positive and shit. Yeah, that's my message for you.
My boy, appreciate you.
So.